2.5 inches of rain. Let's see how it benefited me. So this field was planted in corn right after they called and mulched it, and you got a man-made lake out there. Hey, if you got any campers, just bring them and you can have your own West Nile virus special delivery right to a camper. You're in. But I don't know if the corn's going to even pop up here because we got 2.5 inches of rain and it is pulling up bad. So we get some sun quick. I guarantee those seeds that are in that pool over there are definitely drowned out. But let's go talk about some other stuff. I will show you the soybeans on that side of the field. All right, some of you got to see me plant this field. What an honor, huh? The only reason these soybeans are even making it is because they were far out of the ground and emerged before we got trounced with that rain. I do have some weeds and beans growing right there, but there's nothing I'm going to be able to do about that for a while, at least until this field dries out quite a bit. And I'm talking at least 3 to 4 days of sun so I can get in here with a sprayer and get the up and coming weeds or competition eliminated from these soybeans. So it's going to be a while. It's going to be one of them years where good luck soybeans. I hope you can make it until I can get to you. But this ground is far too wet to even think about running a tractor and a sprayer through here. This is the first field I planted. Oh, the video was probably, I don't know, 2 weeks ago. And you can kind of decipher if you're a farmer or experienced with crop farming, the difference between the soybean plants growing and the weeds. I can understand if you couldn't, based on the fact that it's all green. Now what happened here is we've had a bit of a weed takeover in the sense that every other day since I've had emergence, we've had rain. If we have 3 straight days of sun with a little bit of wind, I can get in here and spray this and still get a really good crop. But I'm going to tell you, another week or two and it's going to be a crapshoot. So that's what's going on right now. That's how the rain's affecting me. 1/2 inches at once is just too much. It just is. And you know, the thing of it is, I was telling somebody the other day that in a month from now we'll be begging for rain. We won't get a drop. So that's what you get in Northwest Pennsylvania, and that's what I'm dealing with right here now. And speaking of sprayers, this is the sprayer I used. It is a homemade sprayer. It's 300 gallons. The only downfall really to it is the booms aren't big enough. I can do an extension on those. I probably will. I'm looking for another sprayer. Truthfully, I may just keep this the way it is and then have the other sprayer with the 40-foot booms. This one goes out about 20. It's nice for small fields getting back in through logging trails that lead to, 10, 20 acre fields, and there are a few of them around. So, but there's a couple things that I need to do. Number one, I should take this drain cap off. Unfortunately, I left it on there. So the other issue I did have an issue with this last year. I was spraying along and doing good and making a video and life was good and everything, and all of a sudden this fitting come off of here. And I was 2/3 of the way done with spraying. So guess what I did? I did what any redneck would do. I used duct tape. So this all has to be tore off of here. I'm going to replace this fitting. It's not hard to do. You just pull the old fitting off, put new fittings on it, you're good to go. In talks with the guy on that H, that wide front H, as far as making a purchase on it, and I think it would look completely cool pulling this sprayer. The M pulled it no problem. I think an H would be fine too. On here we are with the chicken tractor / coop, and I do need to move it, but one thing I want to show you, I've got a hen right here. She's just as broody as can be. She's been sitting on these non-fertile eggs for about 5 days now, and so what I did was, we got a good egg there, but what I did was I ordered fertile eggs off of eBay, and she's got a job to do, and she's going to sit on those eggs. I'll mark them with a Sharpie or whatever, but everybody's always talking about, how do you break a broody hen? I don't want a broody hen broke. If she wants to hatch her own eggs, by all means, I'll employ you fully. So I've ordered a half a dozen eggs, and she's going to sit on them and hatch them out, and we'll watch the process.